Hello and welcome to another episode of Building More Than Just a Body. I'm Celeste Rains-Turk and I am here with two very amazing, powerful life changers, and that is Ryan and Elly Hodgson, and they are absolutely amazing. We're in the same 10X mentorship group, and that's how I got to know them, and they are really changing lives massively. And so I knew that they would have tons of knowledge and tons of value to bring to my viewers, so I want to introduce them to you, and they're going to explain a little bit more about who they are.
Cool, thank you for the introduction. Thank you for having us on board. We're basically relatively new to the online training world. We sort of started online about 8 months ago, and we work predominantly, we only work with women to help them lose weight. All of our clients are weight loss women.
And we work on on 4 principles, really. First one being, and the most important one to us both, is mindset. Then we work on their lifestyle. Then it's the exercise. And then lastly, it's the diet.
Yeah, I agree with the mindset. That's the key thing that's missing. And so what's been the best part about getting into the online sphere and especially joining forces together? I mean, you guys are this power couple, so tell me more about that.
I think for us, our coaching methods are very, very similar. We have very similar beliefs on the whole aspects of mindset, lifestyle, nutrition, exercise. So we sort of knew we'd work well together, and our skills slightly don't overlap. So we have to take on different roles within our business as well when we're coaching clients. So we coach every client together. None of them just speak to me, or none of them just speak to Elly. So they've got 2 coaches.
And I also think that we also provide a better service to our online clients rather than the one-to-one, because we helping them in the 24-hour period rather than the 30 minutes where they would see us. It's 24 hours that we're trying to help them with their lives. So I think we're definitely delivering much better for them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I found too. All my in-person clients, it's great and all, but personally, I got into online because I wasn't happy enough with just seeing someone for 30 minutes or 60 minutes. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes, and it's an amazing thing to be a part of that and to be able to walk them through it and to hear how their day's going and to be there for them in and out of the gym and in the kitchen, out of the kitchen, and really just looking in the mirror or approaching a situation in life.
Yeah, definitely. And because we have a daughter who's 2, so it's something that we can really sort of relate to quite a lot of women, because we totally get that life's, chaotic. There might be some bad days that come with having children. So we can really relate, we can resonate with them. And then we have our own tips as well that possibly we can help them with.
Yeah, that's awesome. That actually leads me to my next question. So I kind of want to know, what's a tip then that you would give to someone to manage and maximize their time, especially as a parent?
Prioritize yourself. Definitely. I think as parents, especially mums, they take a back seat every time. Everyone else comes before them, and it's doing jobs. And the more they do for other people, the more is expected of them. And they almost become like an afterthought, and that's where they end up more or less falling out of love with themselves and neglecting themselves, and their confidence gets even lower, and for us it's all about getting them to prioritize themselves and recognizing that prioritizing themselves isn't selfish. When they do put themselves first, everyone else around them is going to benefit in the long run, because they're going to be performing everything else that they're doing for everyone else in a better mindset, in a better space.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that we work really closely with our clients. And we even had, I know one lady who said to us that it's actually helped her patience with her children. So it just goes to show you can be that priority, how much it does affect everyone else around you, and for the better.
Yeah, exactly. That's something I definitely preach too. It's not selfish to help yourself, and just everything you said is exactly what I think a big missing piece and message that needs to be heard is, because it's very easy for us to put ourselves on the back burner no matter who we are or where we are, because we're kind of conditioned to believe that it's selfish or egotistic, when in reality it's not at all, and it actually furthers not only our benefit and our value, but the people around us. So I love that you mentioned that. And so I want to know, this awesome couple like we touched on, and I know that both of you are leaders, so I'm just listening to you guys talk, and it's cool because you have Ryan talk and then Elly talk, and it works out perfectly. You guys say, like, it's just a very complimentary thing. So I want to, like, do you guys have these significant and separate roles, or how do you both take on a leadership position in helping your clients? Do you run into challenges, or is it very, very easy?
It's sort of, it came quite natural to us, to be honest. I think I'm a little bit more business minded, and Elly's a lot more resonates with the clients, because Elly is exactly what our client is. You know, they're busy working moms, they've got loads going on, so they'll, a lot of the time they'll speak to Elly a lot more than they would speak to me at first about things like that, and I'd be a little bit more to the business, the technical side of it, and then we both complement each other when it comes to a little bit more with the training and the nutrition side of things.
Yeah, and I think as well, because I've had such a personal journey myself from going online and my own sort of like self-doubts, anxieties and confidence, that it's like as if I've really transitioned and I'm showing the clients as well, look, I've been where you are, and this is, you know, how I'm doing it now, and you can do it too. So it's like as if I'm living proof.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing. And you get to lead by example, and they totally can pick up on that. And so, being parents, what is something that you hope for your daughter, and something that you need, you know, other parents, and you would hope other parents would have their children hoping for? What you think the world is lacking for children? What do you want to give to your daughter?
For me personally, it's self-love. I want our daughter, she's a female, I want her to have that self-love in herself, whatever she chooses, to know that she, as long as she does her best, then that's to love herself and what she does. And it's something that we always say to her every morning, you know, you are beautiful, you are confident, because and then I think then she'll succeed in whatever she chooses. And as long as she believes that, then and that's something that I really am passionate about.
That's special. I love that. Do you have anything to add, Ryan?
No, I think Elly's just sitting there on the head there. I think there's so much pressure in the modern world, especially with social media and stuff, for people, in particular women, to look a certain way, but everybody's built differently. And I think if we can help people understand that, you know, she's got to love herself and be happy with herself, then, you know, we'll be happy parents.
Oh, I love it. And so it almost sounds like you guys are like conditioning her to believe these things, and it's totally powerful because, you know, you are confident, you are beautiful. So of course this goes back into how you work on mindset with people. And so now I want to know, like, is there anything that you guys do specifically together as a couple in your mindset work?
We do daily rituals. Sometimes we'll do them together, sometimes we do them separately, where we write out our goals. We have life, business and body goals, and we write them out every morning. And then we try and set ourselves 3 things that we need to do that day that are going to move us one step closer to them. And we know that we don't go to sleep unless we've done those 3 things, whether they're little things, big things, but we make sure we get them done. They're our priority that day.
Another thing we kind of do as well is something that we also preach to our clients is to your appreciation. So what are the 3 things that you're most grateful for? And something that I like to do at the end of the day, at the minute I'm suffering with a cold, so I've been having a few rest days from training, and so I felt a bit like, oh, not feeling so good, but then I had to like get back to bed and kind of think of the 3 things I'm most grateful for, and it's my family, I have great support around me, my business and my health, my mental health and my physical health, you know, I'm really grateful for. And so I find that it makes me sleep really good as well. So then I wake up the next day feeling like refreshed and life's good. And I think that just sets you in a great mindset. You appreciate the good things rather than the negatives.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love that. I focus a lot on what I'm grateful for in the morning, and I write down everything for like at least 20 minutes straight, and I try not to pick my pencil or my pen up, because it's like, ever since I started doing that, gratitude has changed how I see the world, because it's only been like a little over a month and a half now that I've been doing that, and it's just powerful how much gratitude and recognizing what you're grateful for can change the world around you, because like you said, you do feel more refreshed and you do feel more like, and it's amazing how people change, how what you attract changes, how what you start to notice changes, and you come from more of a place of appreciation rather than judgment, which is really awesome.
Yeah, I think like with how busy the world is, everyone seems to be so busy. It's always like next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. And it's like when you sit down and say to someone, when was the last time you sat down and looked back at what you've achieved and appreciated it and valued it? It's very rare that people will answer that with a date that was any time recently. And then as soon as we start to sort of train their brain, we always say like the brain is like a muscle that needs to be conditioned. So we try and condition everyone that works with us to get this mindset and get themselves working on their daily rituals, daily gratitude, so that they can start to feel more positive, because a positive mind leads to a positive body.
Yes, exactly. And coming from that place of positivity, gratitude for not only yourself, but for the people and the things around you, the life you're living or the life you know you are on the journey to live, it's powerful, and it's really like an awakening. So for anybody who's not doing that and listening in, start doing it right now, because it's so true. You do need to condition all parts of your body, including your mind. And so you guys have shared tons and tons and tons of value, and I'm grateful for you guys and to have gotten to know you and gotten to meet you. And so I want to know how people can connect with you guys every day. Where can they find you, and how can they get in touch with you?
Facebook's probably the easiest one. We've just Facebook, and then it's /Ryan Hodgson Fitness and Elly Hodgson Fitness. We do have a free Facebook group as well, Happy Healthy Fit Women. They're more welcome to join that as well. We put stuff up there that's always on about mindset, lifestyle, nutrition and exercise.
Awesome. Well, I put the links into the description, so anybody who's watching or listening in, go ahead and just click those links and make sure that you send them a message or write them a post and just shout them out saying thank you so much for sharing the value, and then let them know what are some key points and takeaways that you got, because recognizing that and taking action on it is what will generate the change more so than just listening. So on that note, I just want to say again, thank you guys for coming on, and to everybody listening, have an awesome day wherever you are.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I gotta find my mouse.